Hi guys, welcome to another video by Darklink Does Math. Today we are going over 14.3 guided notes, mode. Mode is one of the three types of averages. And one of the three measures of central tendency. Type of average, or the typical average. Median and mean are as well. All three are also referred to as measures of central tendency. So the one we're focusing on today is mode. Mode is a summary of a group of data in which you look for that occurs the most. Now, one thing to keep in mind, we're not referring to most as greatest. We are simply saying that it happens the most. We see the most of them. So, keep in mind that this word does not mean highest. Does not. Alright, so our first practice problem. Ryan tossed a number cube numbered 1 to 6. So, number tossed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And he recorded the data in the table below. We're going to put the data from the table into a dot plot, and we're going to locate the mode. So if we look at our chart, this is about the number tossed on a number cube. So the number tossed 1, well, it seems that he tossed it once. Then the number 2, he tossed it twice. Number 3, tossed it twice. Number 4, tossed it once. And number 5, tossed it 3 times. And number 6, tossed it twice. Now, if I wanted to think about which happens most, well, the highest value on here would be 3. So this is telling us that 5 is occurring the most. So if our question simply wanted to know what is the mode, all we need to do is ask ourselves, which number occurred the most? Was it 1? Well, no, it only happened once. Was it 2 or 3 or 6? No, those only occurred twice. But number 5, we rolled, or we didn't do it, Ryan tossed it 3 times, so 5 occurred 3 times. However, our question wants us to make a dot plot so we can also see it visually, so we can't quite just answer it. So sad. So we're going to make our dot plot. We tossed 1 to 6 on a number cube. So number on a cube. How many times did we roll 1? Once. We rolled 2 twice. We rolled 3 twice. He rolled 4 once. He rolled 5 3 times. And he rolled 6 twice. So here you'll notice 5 occurs the most. So, if you just need to locate your mode, when you look at your chart, these are the values that you're looking at, and you want to know how often do they occur. These tell you how often they occur. And you look for the one with the highest frequency, which in this case was 5. It happened 3 times. Now, if you wanted to look at a dot plot, you can visually see or look for the tallest stack right here. It happens the most with 3 of them. So our final answer, after we've drawn our dot plot like the question wants, we need to locate our mode. We're going to say 5 is the mode. Why is 5 the mode? Because it occurs the most. It happened 3 times according to the chart and our dot plot that we made based off of our chart. Now, a couple things to keep in mind. There can be more than one mode, unlike mean and median. If you have a number that occurs the same as another one and it's tied, then you would call that bimodal. You'd have 2 modes, and you can have more than 2 modes also. Now this one only has 1 mode, only 5 happens the most. Alright, at this time you can push pause on the video and do guided practice on page 259, numbers 1 through 3 on your own. Okay, number 2. The farmer and G for all the geese as they went into the pen. The data is recorded below. So right here, this would be duck, chicken, 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 goose, duck, chicken, 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 and so on. We have 2 questions right here. What is the mode of the data set? So let's look at that. To know the mode, we need to know what occurs the most. So let's count. We've got ducks, chickens, and geese. For ducks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For chickens, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then for geese, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, which one occurred the most? Would it be ducks with 10, chickens with 15, or geese? There were 5 of them. Well, this one occurs the most. So our answer would be chickens is the mode. Now, notice this is not an actual number. We were just looking at what kind of data occurred. He's recording the data as letters, so we're simply looking at which letter or animal occurred the most. In this case, chickens occurred the most at 15 times. We don't actually say 15 as our mode because we don't have a bunch of 15s here. What we have a bunch of are chickens, not 15s. We're not counting 15s, we're not counting 10s, we're not counting 5s. We're counting ducks, chickens, and geese. So, when you're asked to find the mode, your answer is either going to be, do ducks occur the most, chickens, or geese? In this case, it's chickens. Alright, our second question is it possible to calculate the mean and median of the following data set? Well, if you think about it, to find mean, I have to have a total divided by number of values. Well, can I actually get a total if I don't have numbers? No. For median, I would list, so median, I would list numbers from least to greatest. So, can I list any numbers from least to greatest? No, I don't have numbers. So my answer would be, I'm going to draw an arrow and write it right on down here. No, it is not possible because we don't have numerical values. Because to find the mean, I have to actually add up numbers and divide by how many there are. I can't do that with letters or animals. And for median, I would list numbers from least to greatest. If I don't have numbers, I can't list them from least to greatest. Alright, at this time, you can pause the video and do guided practice, page 260, numbers 4 through 6, on your own. All right. One extra bit of information. So, like I said, you can have more than one mode. Quick example. Let's say we have 5, 8, 3, 3, 5, 9, and 10. If I said, what is the mode? Well, we have 2 5s and 2 3s. So in this case, we have 2 modes because both 5 and 3 happen twice. 2 more times than 8, 9, or 10. So in this case, our mode, or modes, they are 5 and 3. All right, at this time, we have already concluded our notes because mode is so short. So our assignment that goes along with these notes can be found on page 262. Numbers 1 through 9. Again, you just have to find out what number occurs the most. Y'all have a great day.